There you go, trimmers are on again.
Slowing it a bit further forward.
Yeah, we can get some of it out. We might be able to. This will be the first test, won't it?
Yeah.
How old was your old one?
It's Jackie's. All day.
Yeah.
Must be 20 years ago.
All right. Yeah. So it's had, it's had a bit of use then.
So David used it for another 20 years before that.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Put
Yeah.
your fingers out the way.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
It's dropping in.
Good. What's this little thing for then? What's that for? Is that a handle to slide the end,
That
is it?
slows
The
that
guard?
down. You slow
Oh,
it back
okay.
up,
Yeah.
it'll go up faster.
Oh, I got it. It opens it up a bit.
Yeah.
Ah, whack my knee then.
Just seeing how quick it can run, whether it's any quicker than the other one.
That's warp speed. Is it going?
That's alright, isn't it?
It's quiet, isn't it?
That should be alright, shouldn't it? Yeah, that'll be alright.
See, you get all the new toys, you do. You get all the good toys, don't it?
Come up the top. Look, come on, there, look where it's going in.
It's not the, always dusty in here, always cobwebs everywhere. We cleaned it all out one year, and I'm not joking, within a month it literally looks exactly the same. This is a new auger that we bought. The old one, I think the old man said it was 20 years old. It used to be a horrible old rattly thing. Christ, you couldn't hear yourself think. We mix the oats and barley in the trailer there, we just run it out into a little tub. The auger takes it up into this big bin, and then from there it comes out of this chute here, up into the mill, gets ground up. The old man grinds it all up, and then we feed it to cattle, don't we, Charlie? Gets ground up in there, look. Then we feed it the store cattle to get them big. Just a bit of supplementary feed. It's a bit dusty in here, so we need to get out. That bin is nearly full, so we're just keeping an eye on it. This new auger though is it's nearly running twice as fast as the old one. You used to have to leave it for a couple of hours, but this one's running a lot faster, a lot better. Me and Charlie just moving some old bags. These are beans from last year. They were what's left over in the grain store, but we don't want to leave them. They're the same variety as what's came off the fields as before, and we've got a shed full across the way, so we're going to move them all over there. It's over in Astley Bridges store, so we're going to go move them all over into their store, and then everything's up together and we won't forget about them then. And while we've got a bit of time, while we're waiting for the weather to change, we might as well do it. Here comes Charlie. These are the beans that we harvested this year, and they got a fan on there just blowing those. The guys noticed that they get hot. They get a lot of weed seed in them, you see. Even with the bean kit we put on the combine, still ended up heating up quite a bit. All right.
Yeah,
What you got? What you got in here?
There now. In the back of mine.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Plenty.
Is that roast dinner?
Plenty in there.
Is it?
Every Sunday, what's for dinner? What's for dinner?
I'm sure you've had some orders by now after that last video.
I had like 40 new followers on Facebook.
Did you?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
From that video?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, as well up with it. And then
Oh, well
only
done.
about 5 or 6 on Instagram, but like about 40 on Facebook.
Excellent.
Oh sweet. I forgot I even did it.
So
I don't even know where I
was
am.
like, where's all these people coming from?
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh, I bet that's the video's gone. And then I looked and it was, yeah.
When did I put
God,
that?
you can't believe that,
No, it's
can
mad,
you?
Oh good. I'm glad.
So yeah, no, I'm glad as well. Really glad.
And you delivered to everyone, dear?
No, just you
As
guys.
far as Birmingham, you said.
Just you guys.
Nice one. I got
No,
you.
but it's good.
Cleaning up one of the broken bales from harvest. It's gonna go in our trailer. I think this is the only one that was burst. So these are over winter stubbles, these fields, so they won't get touched now until next year. You're not allowed to plant spring crops in them. You just have to leave them as is. I think they're meant to harbour like insects and stuff like that, so I don't know much about it, but that's what there are. We don't like to leave, wherever we farm, we don't like to leave any mess. Me and Charlie, we've got another, I think we've got another burst one at Alistair's that we've got to go and sort out as well, so we might have to head up there tomorrow and go and pick that up. And if you keep leaving it, you forget about it, so me and Charlie try and stay on top of it.
Ag just rung me and said there's a problem with these.
I was going to say, you guys, you work fast, huh?
For the axle.
Straight here.
He said it's rattling, but he didn't know where from, so I just checked the hub oils and the axle oil and they're all right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll tell you where I peered through and I could see it. Oh,
Only you guys get this gold service, you see.
Yeah?
Yeah, there you go. Look, yeah, it's that UJ's gone. Very badly gone.
What are you looking at here?
So this is the drive shaft coming into the front axle, front differential.
Yeah.
That's the prop shaft UJ, and you can see.
Oh. So that's the rattling noise.
It's properly knackered, yeah.
Not as bad as the one that happened to Peter's.
Not as bad as the hub. I was expecting around 2 of that. I didn't fancy that.
No. What happened to Peter's? Because Peter's was different to that somehow, wasn't it? It snapped something on the end, hadn't it?
Peter's had a hub go last year. Was it? No, that was Keith's.
That was Keith's one, yeah.
And Pete, I don't know about Peter's one. I don't think I did that one.
No, Chandler's did it, and I don't think it was just a case of it broke literally
inside the front, because it was locked up on the road, didn't it?
Yeah, it was big money.
Yeah. Well, this won't be big money, but it'll be quite a bit of work to get this axle input trumpet removed. You can see he's pinned on at the back there, look, on the pivot. So you've got to get him undone, get these pipes off, get this ring of bolts off, and then that should allow this housing then to drop away and get to that UJ, and it'll be a case of undoing that.
That's just to get to it?
Just to get to it, yeah, and then that big 27mm nut on the flange, get the flange off, get the prop shaft slid off. New UJ in there.
Does it need a new shaft, or is it
hopefully
just
not
this bit?
I can see it's fairly well gone. The bearings have come out. I wonder if there's any in here. Oh, I can't find any. But hopefully
she
it hasn't
drives
touched
it like
the
she stole it, don't you, Charlie?
Was it Charlie?
Yeah, this is Charlie's tractor.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
Need I say any more?
I thought it was Wreck-It Ralph.
That is our local man mechanic. Always gets us out of a jam. Good lad. Right, we've got the rolls on. Charlie's got the red rolls on. She's got the bigger 12-metre set. We're going to go and roll some more fields down. It is supposed to rain today, so we might be up against it. We might get rained off. It is only, and it was like yesterday, it was only 50-50 whether we'd get any. And yeah, farmer wants it rolled, so we've got some jobs around the farm to do if it does rain, but we're going to do what we can while we can. We're back rolling again. We had a day yesterday where we could have gone rolling and the weather said it was going to be rubbish, and we were like, well, we'll set our day up for some not rubbish jobs, but you know, wet day jobs. So we went and had a day of that. It didn't rain in the end. It was a beautiful day. Today we ain't taking that risk. They are talking rain today. We're probably going to get rained off, but we thought we'd just it's all 50-50 chances, so we should know better really. We don't usually do anything by what the weatherman says unless it's a dead cert. You know, if it's dry we'd go, you know, that's the way we sort of work. It doesn't matter what we're doing, haymaking or whatever, you know, if it's dry and sunny we haymake. So me and Charlie come up the field this morning, we went out on a hay delivery, checked the field over this morning to see if it was dry enough, and lo and behold, you know, it didn't even stick to your boots, so you know straight away it's plenty dry enough. It has been some rain over the last few days. We've had about an inch now in total. This is a field, we don't usually have a headland around this one, so whoever discs this one up has left a headland for us this time, which is yeah, we have headlands around most of the farm actually. It allows you to not drive on the field and drive around the headland. It just makes it a little bit easier when come combining, you know, little things. You can drive around the edge and not have to go in the field if you've got to get in the field. Oh, actually, oh, I know. Sorry, I know why they've left it. I know why they've left it. They've just put the trimmers on, thinking about it, and instead of driving all over the cultivation, they Yeah, so they'll come back in here with a disc. Keithy will be back in here with a disc orator and redo those lows. I thought that was a bit strange because this is just one that we don't usually leave a headland on. They try and get round anything, you know, over at Mick's farm. He doesn't leave any headlands, so they try and get round those fields first of all. So Farmer and Keithy are out hedge trimming, trying to get the fiddly little jobs and the ones that need doing straight away out the way with. Charlie's on the other set of rolls. We'll catch up with her a little bit later on. We're in a field where we can actually set a contour line up, because this one goes, it goes round to the right hand side there constantly. So we'll try that feature out on our little Sri Virkin thing. So this morning Charlie got a tractor out. Straight away she noticed you know, quite a noticeable rattle sound coming from underneath. It was a rattle sound I've heard before, so I was checking the drive shaft. You know, it's a telltale sign. You can hear it coming from the front end somewhere. Sure enough, it was rattling about. The UJs have gone on there. I showed you that. Ollie's come to fix it. He'll tear that down and get it fixed. And don't be caught up on breakdowns with tractors. If you're using machines, you're going to have breakdowns. Don't matter what colour it is. It doesn't matter what machine you got. If you're using it, you're going to have breakdowns. It's as simple as that. We don't beat on brands, colours or anything. You're using something, you're wearing it. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. We're going to try and get that fixed because we want to put the disc orator on that, just because it's easy with a GPS. So we want to use it for that really, but if not, it'll have to go on my tractor or one of the other tractors. It won't matter. Ollie will be on the case for that. He'll get some parts ordered. We've got this field here, we've got a few others that we've got to get rolled down, and we're just trying to firm up the seed bed, knock the big knobbles down and get things growing. You know, you firm it up, everything greens up really quick, and this end of the year things are growing fast, so we want all the weeds to grow, want all the volunteers. Volunteers are the seeds left over from the crop before, so you'll always have a few knocked out seeds, you'll always have a few seeds that are dropped to the floor. Right, so I've got my little screen here, I've changed it over to a curve, and I'm just gonna literally run it round this corner here. We're still on our headland path, but that won't matter. The curve will always be the curve. So we will start it and put me point A in right here. And now that's recording now, so wherever we end up at the other end of the field, it will keep that same pass all the way up the other end. We'll see. Probably be a horrible mess because I won't do it very good, but we'll see what it does. We don't have many fields that we can use that sort of feature on. New features on here where you can do auto turn, so we'll figure that out when that comes. That'll be something else to learn, I guess. It'll do boundaries and work out your total working area, I guess, and stuff like that. So we'll see what that comes like. Done my AB line, which was up and round the corner. You can see it goes up to round the left. When I got to the end, I just set my B line, and now we're just following on the next row over. You can see the rolls lit. Yeah, perfect. What we'll do is we'll interlace the rows and see if it matches up like that as well. It's super impressive. That's the monitor. Look. Those are the lines that we're following. We've done in between the rows, each all the way across. I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera there, but we're just filling it in. It's bang on. I can see it's right on the edge over there. And it does actually show up. But still, because we've given ourselves a 5 centimetre on each wing overlap, as long as you stay within 5 centimetres, you'll never miss any. If you look out the back, there's no misses there. And you've got to remember, it's following the tractor's line, not your implement's line. So you're always going to have a bit of creep. If you're turning right-handed, you're always going to drag the corner a bit with your implement. But yeah, you can set these things, not this one, but Keithy's, you can set up to know where the implement is. So it always compensates for where the implement is and the drag of the implement and stuff like that. Press my button on there. It just takes a second, it's not as quick as when it is on straight line mode. So it just takes, way up, we're a bit quick. It just takes a second to pick that up. And now we should be not missing any, and we're definitely not. So if you do see a white gap here, there it is, look. As long as that's no bigger than 5 centimeters, you know, you won't miss any. And it shows out the back, look. Look at that. That's seriously impressive. It does, I don't know how it does it, but it's just very, very impressive. Very cool. Oh, hi Charlie. Oh, what have you done now? You're a little wrecking ball, aren't you? Huh?
I like to go home now.
Nah. Let's have a little look.
I think the air is just literally coming out again. That's what's leaning on the car. But yeah.
They're bugger. Tips resealed. You put your thing on the. You put your thing on the gun.
I was using my foot on it again. You can't do it like that. That was working, sort of. Hang on, if I lean on the top here, that squishes it.
Yeah.
And then I have my foot on it.
Once we've got a seal, it'll go back up. They're rubbish, these tyres.
Yes, they are. I just needed an extra person to help.
Yeah. There you are.
How's your rolling going?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, glad to hear. Well, my rolling was going good until I unfolded. I circled this and I was like, oh, it'll be fine to roll the field. I'll sort it out when I fold it out.
Yeah, we might get across, you know, we're only going across the road, so we might, well, we will. We'll just...
But I thought I'd get the field rod in case it rains and then I can just do this in the road. Is what I think.
Oh, it's a monkey, isn't it?
It really is.
Oh, God.
And also, you know how I hit my elbow when I got out of the hay truck this morning?
Yeah.
I just smacked my elbow on your toolbox, that hurts 100 times more.
Does it?
Yeah, right on the corner of your toolbox.
Right, so you can see what I mean about the tyres. So the rollers are going to roll forward and they roll them on the tyres, but I don't know if it's just getting to that age where it's going to become an issue all the time, or you know, they're still pretty good rolls as a tool. You know, they do a nice job. Been with the farm quite a long time, I think 20 years he said. So she rolls them over, look, and then everything goes into float, it all moves about. There's a bit of wear in some of the plates as well. We've got to put some spacers in. I don't know. Right. Oh, never ending. Looks like we've got a ram. Some sort of ram seal going on here now. Looks like it's coming out of the seal at the top. Something else to have a look at. It's never ending. Not bad enough to warrant stopping, but we will have to look at it at some point. Oh, one thing after another. We'll probably do this one together. She'll start one side, I'll start the other. It goes folded over, put it in reverse, give it a little bit of help. Hold it on till it goes up one more. That. The back one down, pressurize it into float, and away we go. I always find the rib roll leaves a nicer finish, you know, once the field's been drilled and you've rolled it with the Cambridge rolls that Charlie's using. I always find that's a nicer finish. These ones always flatten the top off. It shows you the difference there, doesn't it? We're going to put a little bit of a test in here. Just I don't know if it'll make any difference at all, but Charlie's going to work her way from the right hand side of the field. I'm going to work my way from the left hand side of the field, and we're just going to see if rolling with a different type of roller makes any difference to how the field greens up afterwards. And then if there's any difference, when we come back before drilling or before farmer sprays it, I'll come back and show you. But I don't know, I'm on the fence with this one, but we're going to do it like that anyway. We've got to do it like that because we don't want to be stepping on each other's toes. She'll work from one end of the field, I'll work from the other, and we'll see, because it definitely looks different with these rolls. So you know, it might just tell you something, I don't know. Oh, it looks like the rain's catching up with us. I don't know how many more passes we'll make. It's starting to stick to the rolls. It'll be scraping against the scrapers. See if we can make it back down. The dirt's dry underneath, so it's sort of drying itself as it goes, but you can only go for so long. We've been missing the rain, it's been coming past just at the end here, but it has actually caught up with us now. Right, we managed to get going again. The rain stopped us for 20 minutes, but sometimes it pays off to wait. Like today, we can keep going. Charlie's going to finish that big field. I'm just going to finish this little, we call this little railway field, this one. Always lies super wet, this one. Sometimes it pays off, so other times, you know, the rain just gets worse and you wasted another half an hour. But you know, it all depends on the day. If you go home and it stops raining, the sun comes out, you know, you get pretty annoyed. It's pretty annoying because you've obviously made the effort to go home, and then you don't come back because you know, you've already given up on the day. But yeah, like today, it sometimes pays off. We might end up finishing these two fields now. You just don't know. Hopefully we'll get this one finished, that big one finished, and if we do, that's more than we were going to get done anyway. So licking a little bit, but that's clean compared to what it can get like. So yeah, this feels awful rough. Look at the knobbles.